March 22nd, we had a guest speaker come to Spectrum. So many animators have their reasons for going into animation, and this is Lauren's.
Sohre, and I currently work for the entertainment industry, specifically in animation, and currently I'm at Warner Brothers. I've been in the industry for 4 or 5 years now.
Though Lauren loves to draw, so why does she not go into some other type of art?
Well, I've always loved film, but I've also always loved drawing, so animation is just that nice marriage between the two. So you can have all the cinematicness and all the dramatic feelings and all this cool visuals in film, but you can do that all in animation with no limits. The only limit is what you can draw. So that's what drew me to it. Yeah, animation, I really like the challenge of it. So I also really like how closely linked it is with classical art. Animation is a really nice way of bringing artistic vision in, and you have this really cool product at the end, but you can also be ultra creative and very painterly, and you can draw very classically and bring all those into animation and viz dev. So that's why I chose it.
There are so many different key factors when it comes to animation, and everyone has their favorite and least favorite part.
Favorite part is I can draw whatever I want. I'm not restricted to logos, and that's not bad, but I'm not restricted to certain things. That's why I really love it. Being in the industry is really, really fast paced. I like that as well. I think my least favorite part is it can get repetitive.
Animators tend to do a bunch of things, yet each of them have their strengths, and they have their improvements to make too.
I think one of my greatest strengths is being able to take something that is fantastical, like a Pegasus, for example, and giving it enough grounding in reality, and I use that in quotes, to make it believable to an audience. But if you can find that sweet spot in animation or in viz dev where someone will look at it and believe it, I think that's what I'm really good at for creatures, characters, and even props. Machines. I am not the best at drawing mechs or cars. Something that I could really buff up skills in is urban spaces. Another thing that I would like to get better at is CG work.
Even professional animators have someone they looked up to.
Oh yeah, James Baxter, he's one of the legends. He animated Spirit, he animated Moses and Prince of Egypt. He's even done fun little guest spots. He did the opening of, I believe he did the opening of Kung Fu Panda, and then he did that funny little horse on a ball in Adventure Time, and he's a legend. Another one is Chris Oatley, he's really good. Pascal Campion's a really good painter that I like quite a bit. Mike Inman.
For the students who want to go into animation, this is what Lauren has to say to them.
It's really hard. It's really, really, really hard. And it's really hard for a couple different reasons. It is hard because you have to be extremely good, like top 1% of artists. You have to be extremely good, and you are held to a degree of, not only do you have to be good, you have to be fast. You have to be really fast. You can't take a week on a painting. The standards are very high just because there's so much competition. The industry is so small. It's a lot of people who know each other, and they can be kind of cagey about letting someone new in. Hard, but if it's something that you're really passionate about and you have ideas and you want to express them in that way, it's absolutely worth doing, because you can also do it on your own and garner attention that way. So there's lots of paths, but it's very difficult.
This has been Emerson and Tucker, Noise News.